What a great match tonight. I was really proud of how our girls played, and, kudos to Santa Clara. I thought the match was played great. We started off a little bit slow, losing that first and second set. Didn't have a lot of help from our outsides, and then we got a lot of help from, they started to shut down area a little bit, and we got a lot of help from our outsides, which kept us in the match and prolonged it. Unfortunate in the last couple plays, but we had our chances. But, I thought tonight was a great match. It could have gone either way, and we learned a lot from tonight.
Questions?
Joy, did you guys? It looked like Matt was frustrated. Like I think you guys, he knew what was coming on the play that they had when you guys had match point. Did you guys feel like you had to look at it and just weren't able to execute the block, or what happened on that point?
We were a little late on the block. Yeah, a little late in the block, a little bit late to defense just for that game point, and number 2 had a great match. I don't know what she hit, but I'm sure it was 463. And we knew she was going to hit there, and it just trickled off the net, and we couldn't dig it. So, she kudos to her. She really she did well for them.
Seemed like you got a lot of this was a question for Joy. You seemed like you got a lot of contributions from all your upper and underclassmen, such as like Katie Kennedy and Ari and Kashana. What can you say about the gameplay of your offense and your defense?
Well, like I said before, I thought our outsides started off pretty slow. Ari was, really scoring in the middle, and then they kind of keyed on Ari, and it started to open up our outsides, and we started to score some points. So I thought, Carly, our setter, ran a pretty spread offense where she got the ball to everybody. We were hoping that we could get the ball to the middles towards the end of the game, and Santa Clara served the ball really well, and we just weren't able to get the ball to them. So,
Haley, your last match, but also sort of a bonus match after you guys had senior night and everything. What was it like getting to come back and play here one more time? And if you can reflect a little bit on the statistical stuff to finish 3rd all time in digs. And I guess 9th in aces, what does that mean to you personally?
That bonus match helped my stats.
Tell them what happened.
What?
You got to brag. You brag about how you passed up in service aces.
Yeah, I just passed Sabrina, current coach, in aces. Pretty stoked about that.
Bragging rights.
She's going to hear about that right now. But yeah, it was really exciting to get another chance to play with this group of girls. I know these group of girls are going to be my friends for life. I really feel close with this group, and so just to play with them one more time and get to play in front of my mom flew out and just the home crowd, and it's really special to kind of end my career here.
This is a question for Haley. Santa Clara's had a lot of weapons when it came to offensively, when it came to number 2 being 6'5", and then number 5 was blasting from the outside, and then number 15 was blasting kills from the middle and the right side. What can you say about Santa Clara's offense and how they were making you work for every dig?
Yeah, that's for sure. I was just trying to just kind of be stopped and read, because they do have some tendencies, but they were passing really well. They were in system. Their setter was getting everyone the ball. So it's just about lining up with our block, and they made us work a ton on defense.
Joy, kind of the same question I just asked Haley, but what does a bonus match mean for you guys as a team and for the program? I think aside from your 3 seniors, pretty much everyone who played today was a freshman or a sophomore, right? Mm-hmm. So what is the experience give to the program going forward?
Just for us to have postseason play after Thanksgiving, to prep for that, to prep for first and second round, just that experience for these younger players is valuable. Every team's goal is to make it into the NCAAs, and that's what our goal is moving forward. And this will help us get there. And kudos to the seniors. I thought it was great. We were so happy we got to play another match with these guys, and of course Haley. I don't know if this is a high, but
It's
it
a
had
tie.
27 digs. Oh, is it a tie? Okay. Tie for one of her season highs. Tying everyone. You know, and it was nice to see our seniors out there and having their last match and playing their hearts out.
If you don't mind a little bit, I know you mentioned the seniors, but can you just talk a little bit about Haley and what she's done for you guys over the last 3 years?
Well, you know, Haley's invaluable. I think this isn't Haley's last match. She's going to go on and play professionally, and I haven't had this conversation with her, but I think she should still somewhat look at indoor too. Maybe playing overseas, being a libero, maybe checking out the national team. It's a good place to have this conversation. But I think she should take a look at it, and maybe it's doing a little bit on the beach, but maybe going back to it. But she is what Long Beach is. She's put her heart out there. She's been a great leader. She's grown a lot. She's been leading by example to these guys. I think what was great about our seniors this year and Haley leading that was just our underclassmen look so much up to him. And so it's just really nice to see that. So it's going to be a tough one. We'll miss these guys.
All right, this is a question for Joy. Do you think you could take a little bit of time to reflect on this season and talk about the highs and lows of this season, and pretty much what you're looking forward to next season if you're at that point?
Yeah, I think preseason, if we go back to that, we had a lot of good matches. Some of our highlights, although we lost, is, we took Florida, who I'm going to guess is probably ranked 9th right now, going to NCAAs. I don't know, I'm guessing right now. And lost to them 16-14 on their home court. I think our match here against Texas State, who probably won their conference, was a big match, and I think 2 matches we could have won, which would have maybe changed our season a lot. And you reflect back on that, if we could have just got over that little bit of a hump, I think maybe we would have gained a little more confidence going into our conference. But those 2 matches, I think, were highlights. Although we lost, I thought our level of play was where everyone was at that point in time, and I think we've grown from that. We've gone through a little bit of some injuries here and there and a lot of changes in lineups. It was hard losing Allison Martinez this year to a concussion, but the team adjusted. And then, to highlight throughout the conference, we had a great weekend, played some of our best volleyball against Cal Poly and Santa Barbara, and that's what got us into the NIVC. This match I thought was a great match. We came out and stuck to our game plan, executed a lot. We got some young players out there that, we needed to develop and make big improvements. But, I'm okay ending the season like we did.
Another question for you, Joy. You think there will be a possibility that you'll want a rematch with Santa Clara next season?
Yeah, I want to rematch with all those teams. Every single one.